So I thought if I was to make 90,000, that would be satisfactory for me. I've never done that kind of money in my life, by the way, in the past. But that was like, I like round numbers, that could be good. Once you reach a certain level, you have to pay extra tax called VAT, which is extra 20% on whatever you made. So you have to give away quite a lot of money. But yeah, talking almost 6 figures. Even if I was like about to go to literally £0, I could still find an investor. That's the cool part, is like after doing all that work for 2-3 years, I know that just because you have no money doesn't mean that you are bankrupt or that you cannot do business, okay? You just need to go to the right people, speak, and you don't borrow. You can, but you don't borrow. You get an investment. And basically, that's a clever thing that I've never knew about before. You say, give me 2,000 and I'll bring you 4,000 in a year or in 6 months. So technically it's borrowing with interest. You know that person. If that person they have money and they know you and they know that you keep your word, for them it is an investment, it's not a loan. Yeah. So it's a nice way to go about it. It was kind of what I did yesterday, and I had a huge clarity after this. I realized so much work that I need to do, and I was a little bit slacking recently. That's why the business is suffering now. So basically, also coming back to the lifestyle business, it's like, with the lifestyle business, it's like, it's good when it's good, but when things are slow, you don't make money, you start spending more, you slack a little bit. There's a lot of uncertainty that is creeping into your life, and then you worry, and then you have to be like, oh fuck, I actually should do something, otherwise I'm gonna struggle. And it's not a comfortable place to be. So I'm like, I'm gonna take the proactive route and I'm just gonna go in. But I'll just go you through the numbers for you, right? And I thought, so I'm gonna take £1,000 and I'm gonna spend this £1,000 on different marketing activities and advertising activities to generate 10,000, okay? So far I spent 1/10 of it and made fucking zero, okay? Zero money. Well, that's not true because I've done some few £100s of work through the previous customers, clients. So it's not complete zero, but from the actual advertising itself, there was not really much work coming through. However, I thought about, okay, how would you go about doing that? Like, here's this many £100 on paid advertising, this many £100 on printing materials, and so on and so on. And then there's something called lead generation agency, which you pay them and they bring you in leads, people who are ready to sign up. They're not cheap, and the one that I'm talking right now, it costs about £2,000 per month to bring you leads. And I'm very close to kind of taking a decision and be like, hey, I'm gonna find a way to just drop £2,000 to this company, and if they're gonna bring me enough leads, I will close them and I will make several thousand per month to make up for that 2,000 that I'm spending, okay? Now, this is a risk, and what I learned over the years is small risk, small reward, big risk, big reward, okay? There are big numbers, and I actually had to, I was thinking, if I was to spend £2,000 a month on this lead generation, yeah, and salary for me, and salary for you, okay, and then the company needs about £1,000 per month just to be afloat. I would have to make £8,000 a month to break even, okay, just to break even. Yeah. So you can imagine how stressful that could be. And I also thought, okay, if I was to use this investment and then bring money back, or just make profit in general? How much money in a year would I have to make? Guess what's the number?
God, I wouldn't even begin to know.
So to break even, I have it somewhere here. Where did I put it? Okay. Yeah, I was doing lots of maths yesterday. To break even, my friends, I would have to make £84,000. And the cool part is I was considering that you're already working with me full-time, not just through the Kickstarter, okay? But yeah, I would have to make 84,000. So I thought if I was to make 90,000, that would be satisfactory for me. I've never done that kind of money in my life, by the way, in the past. But that was like, I like round numbers, that could be good. Once you reach a certain level, you have to pay extra tax called VAT, which is extra 20% on whatever you made. So you have to give away quite a lot of money. But yeah, talking almost 6 figures. That lead generation company is an equivalent of a salesperson. You could hire a salesperson and pay them monthly wage in about 2 grand, and then with some commission. Or you can have this company that's producing lead generations, but you still have to meet people and sign contracts. Anyways, you're talking, so technically it's like 3 people on a payroll, but you're talking 6-figure business from freelancing, doing videos by yourself. But the funny part is, like, when you start playing with this, it's like kids' game. You just like, it's like, you know, at the beginning we're just doing services, you know, whatever you get paid per hour, whatever rate you're gonna pay, and you never think, oh, I'm gonna be making 6 figures. But then when you start to involve other people, you realize that we're talking hundreds of thousands of pounds. If you have a team of 10, you know, each one of them will get paid 20 grand, that's 100,000 pounds. 10 people, each one of them gets paid 20,000 per year. That's 100,000 pounds just in wages. But I can see how you can document the whole process. You'll see how I grow, you'll grow too, you'll learn all about this. I can imagine us going abroad to different places, or meetings. Like, I even consider not that far from now, we're gonna jump into the car and we're gonna drive all the way to London, meet some people, do some work there. Would you be up for it?
Yeah.
And you'll be literally just walking around with the camera and just filming all that, and being like, did I share with you Gary Vee and his guy called D-Rock?
Yeah.
So yeah, we would just do that. Just be like, build a company. You would document that. You will learn about business, and you could hopefully be able to use all that material that you're going to capture to create narratives, because I still want you to do filmmaking, you know? Yeah. So not only within the client work that we're going to be doing, writing and trying to use your talents, but also, let's say there's going to be material here. You could technically put things together and create narratives. And then, let's say 6 weeks from now, you're gonna have enough material to be like, I can take from this day, I can take from another day, from somewhere we went to London, somewhere we went to, I don't know, Aberdeen, Glasgow, right? Some meetings with people, and you want to convey something. And obviously, the more you're with me, the more you will know me, and the more you understand what is going through my mind and what I'm trying to say to people. And then you can put narrative with music and everything, and you can make shorts. Like, you don't even need to make 12 minutes, you can make 3, 4, 5 minutes shorts, where you just like kind of inspiring messages, or it doesn't have to be inspiring because it's not my favorite thing, inspiring, but at least kind of informative and some kind of impactful, you know what I mean? But yeah, and just cool looking something. I'll get better with time as well. So yeah, that's kind of my vision.